Ashley Dupre will not go away. Okay, she will not let the limelight shine off of her.
Of course.
She is working on a pop rock album that is set to be released in January 2010.
Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait till that drops.
You know, it's funny because she's working with the same producer that worked with Avril Lavigne, Celine Dion, Lady Gaga, Beyonce. How crazy is that?
That's because she's famous now. That's how America works. Look, I have a funny prediction. You ready for this? I think that it will sound pretty good. Okay? I don't know about pretty good, but it'll sound all right.
If you got a good producer, that's all that really matters.
Of course, because your voice is nearly irrelevant. You get that same producer and have him produce something I sing, and he'll do the weird, funky Kanye West, T-Pain thing on it or whatever, and he'll mix it up, and da-da-da. Next thing you know, I'm a rapper. I'm Joaquin fucking Phoenix. Okay? And you think they dress her tits up, okay, and they put her out in some skimpy clothing and manipulate the things and have her lip sync, but they can't get something decent? Yeah, of course they can. All right, now, will people buy it? That's a different question. I think people think Ashley Dupre is a bit of a joke, right? Now, when the story first broke, she sold she had a song on like iTunes or something like that, and it sold over 250,000 copies.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know about that.
But it's because people were curious. They were amused and curious. But they're going to buy the whole album? No, everybody's going to make fun of her, is my guess. And so it's going to be a punchline, and then one day she'll be on Surreal Life 28 with Vanilla Ice. That's my guess.
I totally agree with your guess, but you never know. She might come out with a crazy Britney Spears type single that goes crazy and viral and everyone loves it.
Yeah, that I can't see because I can't. Look, the media controls so much in the country. It's true, right? And if they don't want you to succeed, and no one wants Ashley Dupre to succeed, everybody wants her to be a laughingstock. I'm keeping it real. That's the reality, okay? Everybody wants to make a joke out of it. And if she succeeds and she becomes a real recording artist, it'll make a mockery out of the whole industry. So there'll be money in betting against her. Do you see what I'm saying by that?
I do see what you're saying.
Because it devalues Britney, it devalues everybody if any hooker off the street can do it, right? And that's what she is. So they're not going to let her get away with it. I mean, it's a funny thing to say, but I think in some, vague ways that's how it'll wind up.